XRP continues to hold up its gains as we see it consolidate at $3.50 with over $8 billion of trade volume over the last 24 hours. The best part is, guys, analysts are coming out with insane price projections over the next few weeks, months, and even years. For the short term, we're seeing 400 to 500% upside for XRP, and we're talking $15 to $20. Could be over the next few weeks. We'll see what happens with Friday's ETF approval. That's going to be one of the biggest deadlines that we are looking to meet. But in addition to even that, and moreover, what we need to start paying attention to, of course, is what's going on in the global markets. After what happened with Donald Trump today, which we'll talk about in today's video, so make sure you stick around till the end, he discusses and actually has now completed some of the biggest trade deals that we have seen today after all his tariffs that did cause the initial sell-off in the market. So let's go ahead and dive in, highlight everything. And remember, as always, of course, never financial advice. Just trying to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, it would mean the world to me if you consider smashing the like button to get this video out to more people and also subscribing to the channel. So let's go ahead and dive in. The overall market made a really nice recovery and rebound this evening. We're seeing altcoins still continue to surge and outperform when it comes to Bitcoin versus altcoins. Bitcoin is up 1.4% at $118,000. BNB made a new all-time high, and XRP is consolidating nicely right around $3.49. $8 billion of trade volume over the last 24 hours. Yes, it's down slightly, but the best part is, guys, right here, this chart. When you see new levels of support at new higher highs, we know that oftentimes flags bullish, flags, and also brings, and it's more inviting for people that are looking to buy dips or find an entry point. When you can hold a floor for an extended period of time, and we've been holding a really nice floor for the last 4 or 5 days, right around $3.40, that means now people will see that as an entry target. Now, of course, there's no guarantee we go back to 340. We can go right into 368, a new all-time high, $4, $5, and we'll talk about everything else that the top analysts are predicting for XRP. So, Donald Trump. Shout out to Donald Trump. Regardless of what you think about the man, he has been executing on all his promises and even more. We were all afraid of tariffs back in February when they went live and we saw XRP drop all the way to below $1.50 after it had rallied to over $3.30. He said, "We have just completed a massive trade deal with Japan, perhaps the largest deal ever made. Japan will invest, at my direction, $550 billion into the United States, which will receive 90% of the profits. The deal will create hundreds of thousands of jobs. There has never been anything like it. Perhaps most importantly, Japan will open their country to trade, including cars and trucks, rice, and certain other agricultural products and other things. Japan will pay reciprocal tariffs to the United States of 15%, he states. This is a very exciting time for the United States of America, and especially for the fact that we will continue to always have a great relationship with the country of Japan. Thank you for the attention to this matter." So Donald Trump, he's continuously working hard to make sure that these markets continue to rally during his second term presidency. And you could see they even created really nice imagery of Donald Trump shaking hands with the Prime Minister of Japan, and things are looking a lot better. So the thing that's right now concerning everyone is, will we continue to see these kind of positive trade deals? We know that there was also a trade deal that was completed with the Philippines, and things overall are looking very, very good when it comes to market sentiment. And this is the piece of Donald Trump coming out and saying, biggest and largest trade deal in history with Japan. But take it over to the street and what the top analysts are now predicting for XRP in the near term. I'm talking in the next days, guys, weeks, don't think even in months. And this is what is so spectacular. Top analysts predict XRP could soar 430% in the near term. If you scroll down and see top analysts predict XRP will soar 430% in the near term, originally appeared in the street. The third largest cryptocurrency is amongst the best performing digital assets this cycle so far. XRP has the biggest retail and now coming hopefully Friday, institutional demand with their ETF approval around the corner, as it has soared over 80% in the span of a month. There has been several factors behind XRP achieving such extraordinary momentum. There is, of course, the broader crypto rally tied to the tailwinds offered by Bitcoin's historic rally. Then there are developments tied to Ripple, such as banking license application and the launch of the ProShares XRP Futures Exchange Traded Fund, or ETF. As per Kraken, it's currently trading at $3.51, and at the time of this recording, we're actually down to about $3.49 around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So this is what's interesting. We have Ali charts over on X or Twitter, and his name is Ali Martinez, a crypto analyst who goes by the handle of Ali Charts on X, shared XRP's price analysis chart on July 22nd. XRP has broken out of a bull flag, and you could see here that the bull flag was created back in December when we rallied to almost a new all-time high, and we basically broke out of this descending pattern and created a really strong bull flag, setting its sights on $15 in the near term. And we're talking next month in August, or even end of July, we could potentially see that new $15 all-time high. Zoom out to the weekly chart and you'll spot it. The analyst spotted XRP forming symmetrical triangle patterns. Let's dig deeper into the technical analysis. And I really like this part, and I want you guys to make sure you're paying attention. The chart shows that the upper and lower trend lines converge from late 2024 until July 2025, showing price consolidation. Next, Ali anticipates a price breakout, and since it's equal to the height of the triangle at its widest, XRP is expected to hit $15 soon enough. Given its current price, the analyst is expecting XRP to soar around 430% in the near term. It's an extraordinary expectation, but then the cryptocurrency has soared over 470% over the last year. And remember, guys, right now we are currently shaping up. When we look at the global cryptocurrency market, we're currently shaping up for what will be the biggest bull run we have ever seen before. This is the first time that we're seeing global crypto adoption, perfectly straight-lined regulation, because the thing that has dropped crypto, and historically speaking, if you look back at everything that happened, even just this most recent cycle, what stopped the fun in 2021 to 2022? The Fed pivot towards more quantitative tightening, the war that happened between Ukraine and Russia, and the FTX collapse, everything. And then we had SB in 2023, we had the Silicon Valley Bank, a lot of black swan after black swan events occurring. In the 2024 to 2025 cycle, we had things already happen. We had significant escalation in the Middle East. We had the yen carry trade that occurred in 2024, even actually end of 2023. All of these negative catalysts that were also acting as black swans. So right now, when we look at the positive catalysts, the white swan events, I'll coin them or call them, everything is lining up to tell us that we are on the path to success. Yes, black swans can occur, and you always want to make sure you have some form of cash position on the side to buy dips whenever those opportunities come. But between now and the end of 2025, even let's say halfway through 2026, the next 6 to 12 months, we have pretty clear runway on the direction we are going, because of all the things that we're expecting from rate cuts, from all the sentiment shift that we're getting from regulation. SEC saying Ethereum is not a security, SEC saying the XRP is no longer, there's no more case for us to even fight. It's not going to even be governed by the SEC anymore, and more the CFTC. All the different things that are shifting and occurring. And we have Donald J. Trump as the president of the United States. And his sole focus, aside from everything else that he's been doing, the sole and main focus is market specific. Very much a capitalist American who's looking to benefit and create a better structure for markets. That's why he's so focused on getting rates down. That's why he's so focused on fueling all these tariffs and bringing in a bunch of revenue to the US to help with the deficit. So right now, things are looking the best that they have over the last maybe even 5+ years. So for those of you that are setting your bar maybe too low, saying, hey, XRP, maybe we can see $10 billion of trade volume, maybe $100 billion of trade volume. Start thinking higher. Remember, in the 2021 cycle, we saw meme coins that had not even a small, less than 1 or 2% exposure to the market. Meme coins with $80 to $100 billion of trade volume. So where does that put XRP? Do I think we could see trillion dollar 24-hour trade volume? I don't think we should take that off the table. I think it's very much a possibility, depending again on how long and how extended this bull rally will go. A lot of people are calling for $1 million Bitcoin. If that occurs, a 10x for Bitcoin, XRP won't 10x. Altcoins won't 10x. We'll see 15, 20, 30, 50, 100, 200, 300, 500 X's on many different altcoins in the market. So be prepared for that. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you're prepared. Have your cash positions ready for any dips that are on the way. But otherwise, it's holding season. Right now, it's time to hodl and see where we go. Before I end today's video, I want to mention, of course, DFlow is offering people to win their dream car. It's pretty cool, and I think it's a very interesting initiative. They're a partner of the channel, and right now, Tesla, Mustang GT, a Golf, you name it. If you're a trader and you stuck around to the end of the video, earn points, trade, climb the ranks, get up to the top 500 on our leaderboard to enter before it ends on August 2nd. There's not that many users yet on DFlow, but I wanted to make sure for those of you that are traders, consider at least looking into DFlow and identify if it makes sense for you as a trader. I appreciate your support so much. That's all I had for you guys today. So until next time, as always, everyone, keep investing. Peace.